pulling up into a split game. We have Zoms Loves Brazil and Slemon Time. I hope I'm getting that right. Slemon Time over on the left, it seems. Zoms Brazil on the right. Compositions looking somewhat interesting. The chamber lock is interesting on a split. I wonder what is going to go on with the triple sentinel comp instead of the triple duelist comp. Sorry, this is quad sentinel comp. It was triple duelist last time they played. Bringing up the harbor once again instead of the slightly more standard Viper pick. Double controller coming in from Slemon. 2 duelists and a fade. Bringing up that raise fade combo. Overall, it's good they brought another duelist in the jet because it might be quite tough for Team Slemon to break through on this attacker side. Defensively, though, this first half, Zoms Brazil might have not the greatest time of all time, but aside from no flashes, their team isn't looking particularly detrimental. Split tends to be a map where duelists don't really matter as much as your initiators. With the lack of no initiation for your slightly more passive comp makes things rounds will tend to be a lot more slower this game in this first half. Zoms Brazil going to be trying to look out really hard for anything illegal, someone screwing up out of position, etc. Like Kiki on the raise, hiding here at 22 health. Someone who got cut out of position is probably about to get right-clicked right here. Gets 1, doesn't get the 2, brings it 4-4, takes out the Cypher. Back like that, bringing it to a 3v4. Overall, Zoms Brazil looking real healthy right now. 2v4. Double controller coming in for the retake. Site is flooded. Will they be able to find their way on the site? And they can't. Zoms Brazil takes the first round. Alright, sorry, my bad. Round start, Marshall's going off. Kiki with the shorty, trying to find something. If they can. Bjor with the bulldog, takes out the jet right off the bat. Still having their core of the fade and the double controller. Not quite a detriment losing the jet. I suck at this game, the fade. Falling off. Really trying to just keep utility as like a buffer between themselves. Zach like that, being hit by the frag. Hurt a little bit, but not too much of a problem.
Spike planted.
Kiki with a shorty. Looking to play around this wall and when this breaks to get anything they can. Trying to look to shorty the Cypher. Bring out the team. Something easy.
Last player standing.
Chamber lit pretty hard, but it doesn't matter. 4 players alive, pretty healthy in the economics department. 0-2. 0-2 scoreboard. Rifles versus still a pretty strong rifle buy, right? Bulldogs, especially in these lane positions on this map, still just as adequate when you ADS. That 4-round bursting really powerful, especially in this mid area. Overall, though, it looks like a pretty hard default. Something that you're gonna see a lot with these four Sentinel team comp right here. They probably would have gone for 5, but I mean, is there 5 Sentinels in the game? I don't even think there is. You just got Killjoy, Cypher, Sage, Chamber, and your semi-Sentinel in Viper. God, sack like that. Come on, man. Gotta pick the Viper, man. Showing off a lot of Harbor recently. Harbor kind of being a real sleeper pick. I'm glad it's coming to light a little bit in pro play, but also these community cups that would be a tad more casual, besides the fact that it's 5v5. I was watching some Leviathan Chilean Valorant earlier today. Harbor is really prominent in these South American regions. This being regular America, Texas. Storms Brazil. Loses the bonus. 1-2. This is something to look forward to in these upcoming matches in Sao Paulo. Is these South American teams really showing what's up with Harbor. Yeah, VM audio, don't worry about it. Appreciate it.
Feeling generous? Teşekkürler. Thank you.
Sorry guys, we're just figuring things out. A pretty heavy A hit here. Most of the team on that mid area, so rotates will be somewhat easy. Absolutely illegal from Carfinex. Gets 2. First one was an incredible flick. Second one, good crosshair positioning. 2-2. Zombs Brazil, Econ hurting just a little bit after this round. We'll see what they could do. Going into a save. Likely a buy. Just Deagles and find their way in this middle side of the map. Oh shoot, what's the last team? Slemon. Slemon time. Slemon time. Likely trying to just hold their footing really hard these rounds, right? Into this eco with the rifles. Trying not to peek out too far or get too aggressive. Except for the Rays here. Kiki on the Rays.
Toxins going up.
Carfinex putting up the wall. Your fan able to walk up almost for free.
Good attempt.
Finds the Omen. Peeking around, looking for more. Zangetsu on the jet. Possibly gonna find Yor. Gets it. Brings this to a 4v3. Zack like that, walking up. Deagle in hand, up through B. Salem walking back towards this B site. Is it Slemon? I don't really know.
One enemy remaining. Ready? I'll find you.
I'll probably ask them. It is Slemon? Slemon. Okay, cool. I can't tell what was going on with it. Rifles versus rifles. Tied up game, 3-2. These seem to be how these Zom Brazil games go, right? They pick the weaker side, right? Or they get the weaker side. Hold their ground, tied game, and then just absolutely sweep going into the next half. So, you know, will this game be the same as other Zoms Brazil games? That will be the question here. Back like that. Looking to engage pretty soon. Most of the map really just Slemon planting their feet right where they want to be. Not falling for these fakes. Zoms Brazil fakes lots in these matches. Very big into that.
Healing.
They like to play into the 30-second timer. Lots of ults, Harbor ult, Cypher ult. Just trying to find something. Slemon not really laying them. Seriously planting their feet. One spray, bringing this down. The 2v4. Zangetsu can't find the Cypher.
30 seconds
Like that, patiently waiting. Almost finds Kiki.
Player standing.
Takes out Kiki, but can't bring back the round. Carfinex taking out Zach like that for a 4-2 round. Playing this defense real well. Exactly what they need to be doing into this type of comp. These 4 Sentinels. They don't have the type of engage that you need in these aggressive halves, right? And especially on, like, really an aggressive map is what Split is.
Here.
So, you know, not having initiators to lean into to help you out makes it real easy for defenders to just plant their feet and go, even if they don't have as many Sentinels as you. I mean, you know, they sit down, sit their butts on the ground, and take up a spot. One person can really just hold that down. As long as you have a teammate somewhat nearby to cover. That's why you have so much action going on in these middle areas. And you have so little engagement happening. You see Zach like that, and the Killjoy for Zoms Brazil, Pyrofen, really just super hesitant to go anywhere.
Spike down A.
Just waiting for Slemon to make the mistakes.
One enemy
Typhoon
remaining.
looking for both. Finds one, finds the other. Tap, tap, tap. The 10 special. 5-2 half. Doing pretty well. Carfinix especially playing really, really well on this A side of the map. Zoms Brazil, Pyrofan, just struggling to find holes in their setups and their plans. You know, because of the lack of initiators I was talking about earlier as well, but also just because of the way Slemon is carrying themselves out this match. Kiki following all the way into alley. Last second of this game getting cut off guard with Zoms Brazil finding a free point to take.
Spike planted.
2v5. Typhoon going back into spawn. And Kiki possibly trying to find something in the smoke, but really hesitant to come out. Likely a save this round. The two of them. Keep their econ up and keep things running. Take out the op. Take out Jay on the Cypher. The op and Cypher.
Player standing.
Don't see that very often. Normally see the judge. Keeping the op for themselves on this hap. Really denying them a fat piece of utility while only giving them really a sliver of ground and some money to work with. That's what Zoms Brazil has recovered for themselves at this round. Even losing another gun, and they still don't get that op back. Slemon having plenty of money to work with. This isn't a huge hindrance on their economy. But this is hurting Zoms Brazil still, despite winning that round right there.
You want to play? Let's
Cypher
play.
lurking on the A side of the map. The rest of Zoms Brazil on the B side of the map.
Going up.
4-man push.
Run.
Carfinex dinking dinking Zach like that on the harbor. Getting healed up instantly. No shields though. Slightly tough. Carfinex falling off. They give the B side of the map to the Killjoy ult and look for the plant. Kiki on the flank. Gets triggered by the alarm bot, but taken out. Fade ultimate, clearing out the whole site for the most part. I suck at this game, finding Zach like that, and Jay on the flank, trying to find at least something. Finds Kiki and gets beamed down by the rest of the team. There's a 4-player win. Good economy. 6-3. Zoms Brazil not quite finding this this half or this even game half that they were likely wanting. Still having the opportunity to pull it back in these upcoming 3 rounds, but the question is, will they? If they do, yeah, it's going to be quite hard for Slemon to manage to find something coming into this next half. Into these 4 Sentinels comps, it would be up to Zoms Brazil to really screw themselves over. For them to have an easier half. Typhoon waiting. Go for 3 of these. Doesn't find any of them. Zoms Brazil. Nasty with the deagles. Finds Zach like that, Carfinex. And rezzing him. Bringing this to a 4v3. Now a 2v4. Big fights happening in spawn. Sick. Going to find the Jet. I suck at this game. Taking out Sick right back. Fade. Lit up a little bit. 46 health. 2 body shots left in him. Against 2 full health targets for the most part. On Zach like that and Bjor. Firefan having a little bit of a rough half, it seems. Might bring it back on the Killjoy in the next half. As for, will they find, these 3 rounds that they've been needing? They just found the last one. 2 more to go. All bought up. Rifles against rifles for the most part. So, I mean, the prophecy can still come true for Zoms Brazil. It's not quite out of the picture. Carfinex smoked off by the teammate. Finds 1 on Sick. Looking for another. Or possibly just to plant themselves. And bait. Their Omen. Smoking them off to kind of let them get out. Zach like that, finding Carfinex though. Zangetsu. Holding with the op. Real confident, real sturdy.
1 enemy remaining.
Finds Zach like that, bring this to a 3v1. Takes out Potter Fan. So cringe, play close like a real man. Thank you, Zach like that, for the input. We'll have to get an interview on that.
Right there.
I got 0 prac right now. I need this. Really interesting game chat banter coming in. 7-4 so far. Zombs Brazil really, really gunning hard for this 7-5 half. Hoping they can get this as even as they can before going into this next half. Game hinging likely on this next pistol round for Slem.
Toxin screen down.
Parfan, sorry, not Parfan. Zach like that taken out on the harbor. No smokes for the all Sentinel composition. Zach like that. Incredibly tilted as well, it seems, in the game chat. A little rough. Will Zombs Brazil be able to recover mentally for this next half? Trying to get themselves onto site and likely finding themselves in a lot of crossfire from the flying jet. Everyone's getting lit up. It's a 3v3 though. Still even. Carfinex finding sick. Taking out both of them. Bring this to a 8-4 half. Coming into this next half, right? It's gonna be. Here's what you gotta look out for, right? Who's gonna win pistol, and whose mental is gonna boom first. Zombs Brazil's mental looking like it's about to explode right about now, and you know the state of this game really hinging on whether they take this pistol round or whether they basically just give 2 more rounds to Slem, bringing this to a 10-4 half, possibly even an 11-4. And like, what type of recovery can you make when you only have 2 or 3 rounds to like buffer yourself, right? Pistol rounds really important here, and recovering their mentals right now even bigger. Bjorfan taking the timeout, right? Trying to slow down their pace, right? Slow down their confidence and give their team a breather to recover themselves mentally. Not let things get choppy, get fucked. We play with honor, not to win. Cringe. Okay. Zach like that claiming Zombs Brazil, the honorable Zombs Brazil, is taking the half out to have a tight battle. Best NA comms. After this typing battle, coming in, prepping.
Here.
Everyone's fired up and ready to really just take it into this next half. Zombs Brazil, hopefully, not mental boomed and are quite ready to go and excited for what's hopefully their stronger half. Slem looking for the 5-man B take. Not an unheard of or awful strategy. Coming into these pistol takes on split. Switching it up into a 5-man mid take, it seems. While the fade continues the typing battle. Boombot taking out screens. Bjorfan just trying to play audio for the most part and play off the teammates. It's a full-on rotate through heaven into A. Sick and Potter fan absolutely terrified, shaking in the boots. Trying to find something illegal. But instead it's Slem finding everything off this black market of a round, losing the pistol round. That is a 9-4. Coming into this is likely, not guaranteed, is likely Slem is going to find themselves this next round. And honestly, with the way they're playing, that coin flip third round could really go, any sort of way, right? So, we'll see what happens in this round, whether it goes to Slem or Zombs Brazil. But assuming this goes into Slem, some sort of recovery coming in from Zombs Brazil is really tough. Zengetsu trying to find something illegal. The Bulldog. But Zombs Brazil playing real patient. Just like Slem was on the other half. Not showing themselves. Sitting their butts down. Kiki blowing past Potter fan.
Where are you?
taking the A site for free. Kiki in their spawn, tearing it up,
Enemy remaining.
blowing Sick to pieces. And Jay right here with the shorty. Can't find anything. Carfanex taking them out. 10-4. Coming into this 10-4. They have three more rounds, right? Coin flip on this one. And probably some more rifles coming up. It's, you know, whether Zombs Brazil can like find some footing in this next round and like keep a streak going. And if they don't, it's really whether they mental boom or not. They can win this round, and bring it back and get a streak and tie things up a little bit more even, and just hope to play better than with rifles in hand. Or you know, they lose this round and try and keep their mental and play it back from a really hard 11-4. But good mental, good guns, anything is really possible, especially on a map like Split. Zombs Brazil, for the most part, just still cemented in their spots, keeping things real paced. Meanwhile, Slem
Here. Poison's off here.
playing safely as well, trying to anticipate that Zombs Brazil, you know, plays in their more traditional, like incredibly aggressive play style. Doesn't find anything though. Owen Smoke missing. Yorfan takes out one. 3-4. Kiki with the
30 seconds left.
gets mowed down by Zach like that. Last two in heaven. The Cypher, J1,
One enemy remaining.
Wonton, Jay on the smoke. Is that username problematic or is that just me?
Everyone's text still working? Double check it, please.
I'm just gonna stick with Jay.
Can someone get this? Thank you.
Bring it into that round though, right? They take that flip 50-50, the 10-5. Zombs Brazil, hopefully keeping up a streak, keeping this a little more even. And if they don't bring this round and keep up the streak, you know, keeping the mental, knowing that this is a winnable game state with their team comp, despite, you know, standard rules of Valorant, this is a winnable game state looking at comps to comps and the fact that this is 5v5, right? If this was one of your ranked games, you would tend to think this is doomed, but this isn't ranked. This is the Valorant Community Cup. The VLR Valorant Community Cup. Where anything is possible when Zombs Brazil and Carfanex are on the field.
Toxins going up.
Carfanex finds two. Kind of known for that at this point. It seems like 3 HP, going in a little aggressive onto Heaven. Sick, planting the rendezvous, trying to finds Carfanex. Hopefully finding the second.
30 seconds left.
Taken out.
Last player standing.
Firefan taken out as well, assassinated by Zangetsu. Jay on the Cypher, stuck up in Heaven. Can't really do much except for look around with the Vandal, trying to find something through a wall on Zangetsu or Typhoon. Getting smoked off, repositioning the screens. Gonna come into an instant duel with Typhoon as soon as Jay peeks.
Remaining.
Finds it. Knows Zangetsu's in the back of sight. Gets the headshot. Clicks on the heads. Brings it back. 10-7. Sorry, 10-6. Zombs Brazil. Taking it to 6 rounds. It's, yeah. From this half, right, really recovering the mentals here. playing honorably, as Zach like that would play. Zach like that would say. You know, bringing it back from a pretty hard game state, right? That's what these 5v5s are. These split defenses. Recheck Viper's names.
Barrier created. Fire in the hole!
Oh, it's Carney? Okay. Carnifex. Oh, I see it now. Carnifex. My bad.
Toxin screen down.
Zombs Brazil. Five players up against the 3. Possibly, you know, bringing this into a 7th round for them. Really fat rebound coming in after that pissed around loss. Carnifex.
Here.
Maybe looking for a spray. Maybe looking for... Maybe finding the Sage. Can't quite do. I suck at this game. Real low HP. Everyone getting spied out by the Cypher ult. Best case scenario for the team. Really looking for a save. But is a save really what you want right now in this 10-6 game state, right? Fighting is probably more on the side of what you really want to be doing in this situation. And if you don't want to put yourself in a worse state next round, right? Knocking some guns off, but
10 seconds
keeping your own guns is also a high priority, right? Big risk, okay reward. It's a hard choice right here. Exactly like that. Finding one, bringing this to a 1 rifle versus a 4 rifle save.
Pry open their mind. Find the weak.
Zombs Brazil taking the round. Carnifex slowing down just a little bit. Right now, with the state of the game and with the state of the team comps, right? It really hinges on, I suck at this game, on the Fade to find opportunistic situations with the Prowlers and with the Leers to catch these Sentinels out in their positions and either shove them off them or punish them for not, right? Really hinging on this Fade, these initiators, to root out these barriers, basically, and, you know, a 4 Sentinel team comp. Bjor just peeking mid. Real stalemate mid lane, coming in with the smoke. Walking up. Sick. Can't quite find the 1. Repositioning. Kiki taken out. Same thing with Zangetsu.
Toxins going up.
Sick taken out now. 3-4. 2-4.
Last player standing.
Carnifex and Typhoon. Last one's alive. It's a bloodbath in heaven. 4K for Zach like that. 10-8. Still, rifles against rifles going into this next round. Not awful, but Slemon just finding it really hard to break through this great wall of Sentinels on split.
Face your fear!
Zangetsu diving in with Kiki. Taking out. Big chunk. Zach like that. Getting sniped off. Ultimate, really devastating for the most part, but only leaving them with a 1-player disadvantage. Carnifex with the Viper's Pit on the B site. Really, for the most part, securing this round well for themselves. Pyrefan stuck up in screens. And Bjorfan finding through the Viper's Pit. 2 sprays. Bringing this down. No more Viper's Pit. I suck this game being shot down. A real quick 3v4 turned into a 3v0.
My ultimate is ready.
Yeah, check check the computers. What? Through the smokes. In and out. Pew, pew, pew. 10-9. The half starting at 8-4. I suck at this game, picking it up a little bit, but really having a hard time just solo fighting through this quad sentinel team comp.
Get out of my way.
Is that the Iron Buddy on the op? It's kind of fire. Zengetsu trying to find something illegal with the Stinger, apparently. Up through B main. Spraying random stuff. Sick, walking up. Feeling real confident with that operator in hand, apparently. Chamber still being a great opper and really an underrated agent for the most part on some maps. But, you know, relegated out of most of the pool as Chamber needed to be. Zengetsu creeping back up through B, playing with his headphones on, trying to find something good for them anywhere on the map. Not really finding it. I suck at this game on the fade, taking the middle of the map. Typhoon. Trying not to get picked off by the op. Unfortunately does.
Seconds left.
Sick, bringing this to a 4-5. Kiki. Beam down the second the Sage Wall comes out. Carnifex looking up to walk into the smoke and find something. Finds Sick. Brings this
Spike down.
to a 1v4.
10 seconds left.
Just trying to take out more guns. 10-10 half. Slem just having such a hard time breaking through this Great Wall of Sentinels. Bjorfan just playing absolutely fantastic. Yesterday, Bjorfan had a little bit of a slower game. And Zach like that just went absolutely massive. He went like 32-8 or something like that. But Bjorfan just being really, really big this game. Getting these first bloods. Getting these first bloods, these smoke kills. Fight, like, just everything, man. Bjorfan, absolutely massive. 12 assists from the healing as well. Just, like, picking up huge in the, like, team player department. Team player and, you know, low-key, like, match MVP. Carnifex at a solid second place for that, though. 10-10. No one's trying to show themselves anywhere. Really just trying to play this utility battle super hard. That harbor wall on this map just making it really hard to push mid anywhere, especially on a map where like this map is so focused on power in mid, right? It gives you rotations to A and B. It's you know, a really good height advantage position. It's hard to defend from the lower half of A and B, and mid just being highly contested. You know, automatically favorable towards. Ooh, Zach like that coming in with 3K. Doesn't get the 4.
Spike down mid.
1v4 though. Typhoon with the Spectre. Being taken out. 10-11. As I was kind of saying, is this automatically favorable position for middle for defenders makes this quite a defender-sided map, and having the abilities like that wall with the slow and with the Sage wall compared with it, and the Sage slows after that, makes it a death trap to take these power positions that are normally, like, for the most part, pretty contestable, right? Makes like the most important part of the map that's like normally somewhat contestable just a death trap, right? And so what do you have to do off of that is you have to play into these weaker takes on A and B main. which tends to be tough. You know, even if it's like solo hold basically, and everyone's holding down mid, even those solo holds on B and A are a little rougher to walk in through, especially because of the timers that defenders have from mid taking to these heaven positions on B and A, mill room and heaven. Really tough. Bjor fan missing the timing on one. Lets them walk up. Kiki not pushing up. Bjor fan smoking it off. They're still really adamant about going into mail. Caught between so many slows and so many heals. Sorry, not so many heals. So many smokes. Smokes and slows and all of that. Kiki hearing the sage, finds it, falls back. Carnifex ignoring the killjoy and going for the ult instead. I suck at this game with the deagle in hand. Taking out the turret, almost loses the 1v1 to the turret. Gets the plant down, but can't find the round. Using this for a 10 to 12 half. Slemon has been on the downturn, it seems, since the end of the half. You know, reminder, this half was 8 to 4. Now it's 10 to 12. Match point for Zombs Brazil. They did all the things that I said they needed to do. They won the bonus, right?
Yes.
Sorry. They won the I guess the anti-bonus, right? They won the anti-bonus. They regathered their mentals and they're chilling. And all that combined with this quad sentinel comp and this really strong lockdown on mid is just been real killer for them. You know, in bringing this back for the last 8 rounds. 8 rounds straight. Yes, sick with the iron buddy. Kind of fire. I want one. Slemon trying to use the ult to shove people off, but gets counter ulted. Exactly like that with the harbor ult. Looking to maybe re-engage on this B main, but for the most part, it looks like they're just giving up and trying to either rotate all the way to the other side of the map or find something mid. Opting not to find something mid, knowing that there's a op waiting for them. Everyone really falling off of A, but again, look at these positions and how easy it's going to be for Zombs Brazil to respond to this. It doesn't really matter. It's kind of how split tends to be when you're taking these A main, B main approaches. 4v4, Raze ult, staving them off for about 4 more seconds on the timer of the bomb. 35 seconds left on the bomb in the round. Carnifex finds one in heaven. Possibly gonna look for a second. Bjor being pushed off. Carnifex opting just play really passive in their position. Make sure that heaven is not a comfortable position for them. Zengetsu taking out the next. And Bjor not quite finding the last two. The Great Wall of Sentinels versus the Great Wall of Carnifex. Rifles versus rifles once again. 11 to 12. I'm hoping for a spicy 12 to 12 game. Like, massive comebacks on both sides. Can't wait to see it.
Go get him.
Jinx? Maybe. Maybe not. Potter fan's gonna get sprayed here, calling it right now. It's not like that. Canceling the entire push for the most part with the slow, right? if they show any bit more, they're just instantly going to Sage slow it as well. Blocking off B main with just one ability almost. Harbor, like, deceptively oppressive. A lot of people don't realize that. That's why Harbor tends to be, as I was talking about earlier in this game, Harbor is really popular in these Latin American regions, right? And it's because he's so oppressive against these high velocity takes and approaches, and also fulfills that going into that attacking half. You know, easy big lane takes, and can cancel out for the most part big takes when paired with another agent like either a Killjoy or
30
a
seconds
Sage. Having both of those on the B side of the map locks down B and mid for the most part, and A just being generally hard to push makes this a incredibly hard defensive side. Bjorfan slowing, juking the nade, finding Kiki.
10 seconds
Being
left.
slowed again.
Spike down mid.
Zangetsu finds one, doesn't find Zac like that. Zac like that, spazzing out with his crosshair. Gets the right click. 11-13 half. Zombs Brazil winning to time. Really, a really interesting map. I actually don't even know what just happened for the last 30 seconds of that. I'm so sorry. Incredible. The Great Wall of Bjor versus the Great Wall of Carnifex. Great Wall of Bjor, the quadruple Sentinel team comp, just making that really tough for Slemon to come back from. Zombs Brazil making it a clean match on that.